Welcome everybody, and welcome back to Secret Squirrel Games. I'm your host, Secret Squirrel. This is noon on Tuesday, so it is our regular time for Crossout. Normally it would be a tutorial on Tuesdays to some aspect of the game. However, we're kind of skipping that because honestly I just don't have the energy for a tutorial, to tell you the truth. I'm still on painkillers and such for from my procedure that I had on Friday. If you saw my arm, well, in its wrapped up state, or what's underneath the wrapped up state, you would probably even question why I'm even streaming, much less even playing the game for that matter. Or maybe even how I'm able to do it, to tell you the truth. Luckily my fingers and stuff, my hands still, for the most part, operate fine right now, but the grip, when I grip something with my left hand, then I definitely feel it in the forearm because those muscles flex, and that's where I had surgery on my elbow on Friday, and well, in the elbow area, I should say. It's not really on the elbow, but in the elbow area, and I have a good, I don't know, 6-inch gash, sutured up and everything, from that covers the whole elbow area. From the mid bicep down is all bruised up and everything, and all this is wrapped up. Well, meant to be. It's not the best wrapping job they did, but whatever. Meant to be wrapped up and everything. So I've got wrapping that goes all the way down to my wrist. Yeah, so Good Friday, which was Friday, was not the best Friday for me. But it's okay. I mean, hopefully it did what it's supposed to do, and my elbow situation will be better because of it. But ultimately, for the time being, I sit here and I'm still going to try to stick with my stream schedule for this week as well, despite the fact that I am on painkillers, and obviously my overall capability is a little bit diminished. But because of it, I just don't have the energy to put extra work too much into the concept of putting together or planning out some kind of a tutorial to really kick in with and all that. But as always, I still will have the tutorial tag on my stream, so if you're new to the game and you're watching the stream, then feel free to still ask questions and I will try to walk you through something. I'm just not going to have a scheduled tutorial activity going on right now. Additionally, the other thing that is affected because of this is because my arm is all sleeved up, in this wrapping. It's difficult to take a shower, on my own. So my girlfriend is at work right now, so I'm not really camera ready, and therefore right over here, under the Secret Squirrel Games logo and the little list of followers and subs and things like that. Normally I would appear here on camera, and I am not doing so probably the entirety of this week, at least. Although I'm supposed to have this wrapping on my arm for 2 weeks, so it may affect next week as well. But yeah, so because of that, I'm not going to be appearing on camera here for at least this week. So we'll see. We'll see how that gets affected. Let me see who all's on, just so I can see what's going on. All right. Good deal. All right, so for the most part, though, we're just going to basically do our daily and weekly challenges. Now, I did start... I have been trying to keep up with my challenges. I've been able to play somewhat, even Saturday, the day after the surgery. I did skip Friday itself. But I did get to play Saturday. Actually, that's not true. I did Friday in the early morning before I even went to my surgery. I was up at, I don't know, 5 or something on Friday morning. So I did Friday, and then I did Saturday. And then I was able to do Sunday. Excuse me while I have some peanut butter crackers. And then I was able to do Sunday and Monday. So I have been keeping up with my challenges, at least. You'll note that my weekly challenges for this season have already been completed. Those were completed yesterday. Obviously, we have our daily challenges to do. Additionally, we're going to have our regular daily challenges to do. I did make some progress for the other weekly challenges, win 10 battles in hard raids with electronics. I did 3 of those, and then with the remaining free fuel for yesterday, I did 1 easy raid toward the progress of that. I also knocked out half of my side or group missions in the adventure mode. And and I built some stuff too. So I'm starting to craft some stuff and getting a couple of builds that I'm working toward, or a couple of new build possibilities that I'm working toward, I should say. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, I do have my challenges to do. This is going to be a machine gun. Side missions, or missions or raids using machine gun, so that's going to be easy. And then 2 battles and missions. We're going to knock those out at the same time, and I'm going to do that low power score patrol mission with machine guns. That's going to be this guy right here. And let's go ahead and go make that happen, right? Let's just get on with it. Enough chit chat. Now it's time for some shoot. As soon as it decides it wants to have us queued up, and well, we're queued up already, but I mean, as soon as it decides to activate us in the queue and get us into the mission. What's going on, Foxy? How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you had a good Easter weekend. And forgive me if I chat a little bit while I'm having some peanut butter crackers. I haven't had lunch today, so I'm a little hungry, and I definitely have to drink some water because and have a little food in my stomach since I'm on pain meds and everything. So it was actually pretty horrendous. It was not very good. Hopefully the surgery itself will actually turn out okay, as in it will have solved the problem, hopefully. But the entire day Friday was really, really not good. It was terrible. Things went wrong from the very beginning. They had problems doing the IV. They wouldn't let my girlfriend into the hospital, even though they mandated that she had to be there in order to drive me home. Then they were not going to let her in. They were going to say, oh, she had to wait in her car. Well, it was supposed to be a 3-hour surgery. I was supposed to be in there from like 9:30 to, about 12:30 to 1. Instead, I was there from, well, we got there a little early. Now that part's on us, an extra hour early or whatever, sure. But we didn't end up leaving till after 7. So, 1900 in other words. So yeah, if she had, luckily I had really I complained and got her into the hospital so she could wait in the cafeteria, at least in the hospital or something like that. But they weren't going to let her in. And they expected her to wait in the car, and that would have been like 12 hours she would have been waiting in the car, with no idea of how the surgery was going or anything. It was just a bad. I could rant for a good long time about that, about the way that they handled this, about what my arm looks like right now. It's not wrapped very well. They expect me to hold on to or they expect me to be wrapped up for 2 weeks, and it's barely wrapped up. It's not wrapped very well. It was falling apart after the first day. It was bad. It was bad all around, man. I know you're probably like, damn, I'm sorry I asked. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it was not good all around. Yeah, it was terrible. But you know, hopefully it'll do at least what it was supposed to do. No, I'm still recovering. I'm on pain meds now. So yeah, it's I mean, it comes and goes as far as the pain in the arm. There's like spasms in the muscle, and then there's twitches and stuff like that. And well, I appreciate it, man. I do. You know, it's just, yeah, it didn't go very well. I was hoping for a lot better than that. That's for sure. But I mean, we'll keep our chin up. You know, we'll hopefully, like I said, hopefully the surgery will at least have accomplished what it was supposed to accomplish, and the condition in the arm will be better. But as far as the process to get there, it was not good. It was not good. It's okay, though. We're not going to let it, you know, get us down. I was more upset, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, and then they over-sedated me. That's why I didn't leave till so late. I was knocked the hell out. I was knocked out. They had originally said they were only going to partially sedate me, and I was going to be partially awake during the procedure. It's just that my the anesthesia. That's what I'm talking about. They originally said they were going to partially sedate me, and my arm was going to be completely numb. They're doing a nerve block on it. But then I myself was going to be partially awake during the procedure. Just, you know, really like drowsy and tired kind of thing. That's what they originally said. Well, that's not how it worked. I was knocked way out. And then once I was they got into the procedure and all that stuff or whatever, and then they I have no idea. I was out. I had no idea when the procedure started or anything. I didn't have any of that kind of information. All I know is that I was completely out, and then next thing I know, you know, I wake up and it's several hours later, you know, in the post-op recovery area, and I was tripping. You know, I was so high. They had put so much drugs in me, far more than anticipated, apparently. And they admitted it. They admitted that they over-sedated me, that they accidentally over-sedated me. Yeah, they admitted that. You know, they told my girlfriend that because she was asking, why is it taking so long? We were supposed to be done and out of here between 12:30 and 1, and she's asking at 3 and then at 5, she keeps asking, you know, what's going on? Why is this not over yet? Why is he not finished yet? Has there been a problem? And then they were like, yeah, we accidentally over-sedated him and all this kind of stuff or whatever. Yeah, it's extremely dangerous. That's why anesthesiologists get paid so much. Because what they do, I mean, you can get sedated and not wake up, you know? So, yeah, it's extremely dangerous. And that's exactly what ended up happening was they over-sedated me, and then when I came to, it was like I was living in a kaleidoscope. The room was spinning in every direction. Everybody I saw looked digitized. They looked like pixelated and everything. It was crazy. I mean, I've never been anywhere near as high as that. That was insane high. I had no idea what was going on around me. But Yeah, I mean, it happens. It definitely happens, man. You know, luckily that didn't happen to me. But they weren't telling my girlfriend anything, and she's getting all worried because it's hour and hour and hours and hours later. And she's like, what the hell is happening? Why is this taking so long? And then she's hearing, you know, like somebody had a code blue, meaning a heart attack, basically, you know, a cardiac arrest, in the ER, in the emergency room. But I wasn't in the ER, I was in the OR, the operating room. But she's sitting out there and she hears them sounding the alarm, you know, code blue in the ER and all this stuff, and she's starting to freak out, thinking it's me and all this stuff because they're not telling her anything about why it's taken so long. And then they finally got me out of there, and it was after 7 o'clock at night, you know, after 1900, you know, when they finally let me out, and I wasn't. To be honest, looking back on it, they shouldn't have released me then. I don't think. I was not in condition to get out of the hospital yet. I would not say, because the whole point of them keeping you post-op in recovery is to make sure that you don't have any further reaction to anything. Well, I was still getting nauseous from the medicine. I was still throwing up and all kinds of stuff from the stuff that they had given me. I still couldn't see because my vision was completely blurred and pixelated. I don't think they should have released me yet, honestly, but I think they just had enough of me being around, but that was their fault because they're the ones that put me in that condition. So it was quite the ordeal, man. It was an ordeal, definitely. Yeah, it was not good. It was a bad day. It started out bad when I first got there. They were doing pre-op. They couldn't get the IV in a good position. They kept the surgery was on my left arm, and they were doing the IV, of course, in my right arm because of it. And my right arm is all bruised up. My whole forearm is bruised up and everything because they couldn't get the IV to, it wasn't cooperating. All kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, no, it's over. Like I said, I'm hoping that that's all. I'm not, I'm trying not to dwell on how bad Friday went. Now I'm just hoping the recovery goes well, and I'm hoping that it does, that it was successful and that it does what it was supposed to do. But yeah, it was a bad day though. That's for sure. But now I can't even. Now that's why I'm not on camera, is because now I can't really take a shower or anything like that because my whole left arm is wrapped up, or half my left arm is wrapped up. They gave me a sleeve to put over it, a plastic sleeve, but it's very hard for me to put that on one-handed by myself because it's this tight elastic. And I can't spread it wide enough with just my right hand to get it over my dressing. So I can't shower, so I'm not really camera ready. So this whole week, I know at least, will be off camera. But, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm done with my missions, my daily missions. I still have raids, obviously, and I have buy or sell an item on the market. I'm gonna do an item on the market. But let me see. I made some progress toward a couple of things. Like, in storage, I now have, because I've got a photon. I've got an equalizer. I still want to work toward arbiters as well, so I have that option, that kind of a build option as well. But I do have 2 triggers currently, and I have... What was the other thing I was... Oh yeah, I was building toward a... So I wanted to build a Harpy and an Aurora still. I'm still looking for an Aurora and a Harpy. So if I look in here at the Aurora, I have all the items except for the synthesis. And, wires, of course. But I'll get some wires. In fact, that might be what I buy today. And then the Harpy is, I think, fire starters? Is it fire? It is fire starters. There you go. And for the Harpy, I'm going to need a set of shiv wheels and a bat-like cabin and some more wires. But I'll get the wires. But I did build the Sinus Zero for that. So I'm going to need shiv and a bat-like cabin. And for those, which are both here, the bat, I'm going to need a big G and a growl. And for the shiv, I have the wheels for, so I can get that in order to get my Harpy started. But for the Aurora, I think what was it? I needed the synthesis. Is that what it is? Synthesis, yes. And for that, I have the Wyvern and the Vector, so I can build a synthesis now. After which I would be able to build the Aurora, So I will need the wires, and I'll need the wires actually for the synthesis too, right? Yeah. Well, no, I'm fine with the synthesis, but I'll need 200 because I'll use 100 for the synthesis, so I'll need 200 in order to get the Aurora. But it gives me that option, so maybe I do just that. Although I would also like to kind of build toward that Harpy as well. And with the Harpy, what did I say? Shiv and Bat. I have the Sinus Zero. So Shiv and Bat, obviously I'll need more wires again. But the Shiv, I have the ingredients for it, except for I'll need more wires eventually. Big G and a Growl, that's right. And I do have growls, but they're not usable for crafting, or it's not usable for crafting, the growl that I have. So I will need, those are both Lunatics parts, I believe. Yep, the growl is here. And for that, I'll need a Sprinter. And then the big G is here, and I've got all the parts for that. So we're good there. So the question is, do I go ahead and go over to Dawn's Children and build the synthesis to get toward the Aurora, or do I go to the Lunatics first and build those other parts so that I'll be able to move on to the Dawn's Children and Fire Starters and get the Aurora, and the synthesis and the Aurora and Dawn's Children, and then the Harpy, the Shiv and the Bat with Fire Starters, and then ultimately the Harpy with Fire Starters. I think I'll go ahead and do the Lunatics portion first. I think I'm done with Nomads for right now. I'll come back to it when I want to build more Equalizers and get to the Arbiters and stuff. But for right now, I'm going to be looking to do a Growl and a Big G over the next couple of days. And in doing so, well, I can go ahead and switch the faction to the Lunatics. That's fine, yeah. And then one item that requires me to change faction for a second time before I build what I was, so I need to change faction only once at the same time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is maximize, or not maximize, just be efficient in how much time I have to spend switching factions back and forth. So, but I want to build the two items, I want to progress toward the two items at the same time, the Harpy and the which is Fire Starters, and the Aurora, which is Dawn's Children. But in doing so, I'm going to start with the Lunatics here. I'll knock out the minor stuff, because they're just blue items here. I'll knock them out, and then that way when I move to... Because sometimes the midweek challenge, or sometimes one of the challenges for the season, is craft an item of such and such rarity or higher. So if I'm only on Lunatics right now and all I need are these, rare parts, that may not meet the requirement. But if I've already got these out of the way and I've moved on to either the Dawn's Children or the Fire Starters, if one of those challenges for the season comes up midweek that says craft a item of special or rarer or something like that, then I'll be in position to do that without having to change faction already. You know, because I'll be at either Dawn's Children or Firestarters, and both of those I have to craft parts that are special or rarer already. So that's why I went ahead and switched to Lunatics for now. I'll go ahead and crank out this big G because I need it. I thought I had a big G. Or is it just not craftable? Or is it not able to be used for crafting? Where is it? Yeah, I have a big G. Yeah, it's not able to be used for crafting. Okay, that's fine. I'm here. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll crank out the big G first. And then for the growl, I will need a sprinter. So I'll go ahead and pop out a sprinter. Bring. There you go. And then after this big G, I'll be able to crank out a growl. Easy peasy. And then once those two are done, I'm done with Lunatics. I don't think that I have. I thought I only had one. Oh no, I do have three. What am I doing? Why I didn't? Why? Yeah, I didn't realize I had three. Yeah, I've upgraded other things like like my growl here. I did that. I fused that one. Those were all untradeable, you know, growls that I used. So it's got a higher mass limit and better durability, 10%, whatever, and then the explosion radius for self ended up 10% more. That wasn't something I was aiming for, but whatever. Yeah, so I can do that with growls too. I didn't notice that I had three of them, but why do I keep doing this? I keep clicking them instead of upgrading them. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for it. I didn't realize that I had three of them. That's all. So I wasn't paying attention, I guess. That's fine. Upgrade that thing. Yeah. Alright, so what I end up with? Durability and explosion damage reduced. Okay. That's fine. It is what it is. I'll take it. Oh, you gotta hold. Press and hold. Okay, that's fine. Yay. So now I have that instead, which is fine. It's all good. So while that is working, or while that is crafting, and I'll do the growl afterwards. While that is crafting, let's go ahead and knock out those. I didn't buy or sell an item. Yeah, that'd be an awesome upgrade. Adds an extra energy point. Without adjusting the power score. It just adds the energy point. That'd be awesome. Alright, well, obviously we're going to do a rate, and we'll buy or sell an item on the market. I'm going to need wires coming up with some of these constructions, so I'm going to go ahead and hit wires. That would be awesome. No, I don't want to do 737. That's too much. I'll do 725. That's reasonable. That's still, I mean, it's still high. Don't get me wrong. That's high. But it's sold. It's sold already. All right? It is high, but you know, whatever. I'm fine with it. It's only pennies. It's not that much, and they're giving me 20 new coins, you know, every other day now for the rest of the season. So I can't complain in that respect. You know, I mean, there's still there's still 24 more days of that. So that's 12 more times 20. You know, that's another 240 more coins I'll be getting. I'm not going to complain, you know, as long as I keep up with that, at least. But now, okay, so, and forgive me if I start to, I don't know, if I don't seem as much on my game. Like I said, I am on painkillers, so it you know, it wears on you a little bit. That's why I'm probably not gonna do as much crossout, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna do hard for electronics right now. Alright, why are you interested? Are you in the game? Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, just I don't know. Because of it though, I'm probably not going to be as much, other than, you know, what I have scheduled. I'm probably not going to be doing as much like ad hoc freelance, you know, cross out gameplay this week. Plus, in addition to that, while I'm on this, I just started school again too this week. So I'm going back to get my 4-year degree, and it's a lot to take in already. It's going to be a challenge trying to. I haven't had to write an essay in I don't know how long, so now I've got to write essays and everything. I don't know. I just want to meet the requirements, pass the class, and be done with it, you know? But it is a lot to take in, like I said, especially in my current situation. So it's a busy week, so I'm probably going to do minimal cross out. Now, I might, just because I can kind of play it a little bit more casually, I might play some more Kenshi as well. But cross out, I'm probably, because you need to be a little quicker with your reactions and all that kind of stuff in cross out. I don't know what, well, I'll still do some gaming and stuff like that. I'm still going to try to stream. But cross out, you know, where you got to be a little faster with your reactions and all this stuff. It's more aggressive gameplay. I just don't know that I'm going to be as much into that this week, you know, definitely. So Kenshi's light and easy, so we'll see. And I still have the Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be on Saturday. That's at least what the other two guys have said. They're confirmed that Baldur's Gate 3, we are going to pick up episode 2 of that on Saturday. What was I doing? Oh yeah, nope, this one. All right, perimeter breach against fire starters on the Lost Coast for electronics. Yeah, the Oompa Loompas are gonna march again on Saturday. We'll see what we can get done. We are queued up, right? Yeah, we're queued up. Okay. Alrighty. I'm breaking right. Alright. We'll take that ammo. Take that ammo. Take that ammo. Wow. Alright, I finally hit that guy. Oh my god. I will take this ammo. Oh, those are mines. Alright, I thought it was something on the far cliff side, but it's not. Alright, that was dumb. I just ran right into rocks. Found them. Found some rocks. Excellent. Get this ammo. I'll take this ammo. Take this ammo. Behind me. Ah, man. I lost my front wheels. I'ma explode. And then I'm gonna grab a new spawn. It's the new style. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. What up? And when I'm on the mic, the suckers run word. Down with that rockin' Mike D and you ain't. And I got more rhymes than Picasso got paint. Alright, so... Oh, he's leading them back. He's coming back. See if we can't get him in this kill zone here. We can lock him in. Oh, that's you. Haha. I was shooting you. I was shooting you, Foxy. I confused you for him. Yes. Yes. Alright. Let's get this growl going. Bing. Yeah, you look like a boss. Boss. You look like a boss. Foxy boss. Foxy the boss. So lately my girlfriend and I, well, she's really gotten into this. So ever since the whole Secret Squirrel thing, since I started up this channel and the YouTube channel and everything, and named it Secret Squirrel and everything like that, she bought me a little stuffed animal thing of a squirrel and everything, and then she said, "Oh, you know what? Now we're gonna start feeding squirrels, the squirrels in the neighborhood and stuff like that, in the backyard and everything." So yeah, she's been buying nuts, you know, and everything like that, and we've been putting them out in the backyard and seeds and stuff like that or whatever, because the squirrels will eat that too, and feeding all the squirrels. So this morning I go look into the backyard and there's like 4 of them all out there. You know, they're burying the nuts, they're doing all the regular squirrely stuff, you know. And I'm like, good lord, now we've created a monster, you know. Now they know, and I can tell already that they're less skittish, and that they're that like before, like originally, as soon as we start to open the back door, they're like, you know, run off and everything like that. They don't want anything to do with this. But now I can tell already that when they see us through the back door, they're like perking up, and they can see that the or like they listen for the package of the peanuts, you know, the foil, or not foil, but you know, the plastic wrap of the peanuts, and they're starting to perk up and come a little closer and stuff. So I know it's only going to be a matter of, you know, a little bit of time before they're, you know, before they're coming right up to us, basically, or not running away at all. You know, at least they're going to be like, hell yeah, these are the people that give us the nuts, you know. So Those are all mines around this area here too, huh? Alright. Yeah, because that dude already found a bunch of them. No, I mean, they're rodents. They're wild animals, so, you know, I know they look cute and all, but they're still, and they will bite sometimes, you know, not aggressively. Usually, it's just to see if you're edible, more than anything. In Washington, D.C., they have, you know, our nation's capital. They have a section that is, it's called the Mall. That's where like all the Smithsonian institutions are, and the Smithsonian museums, and several of the monuments and stuff like that are all kind of lined up in this one central area called the Mall. And that's where the Washington Monument's like right in the middle of it, you know, and everything. And so a lot of people are out there in the mall a lot, you know, it's always occupied with people. And there's people who go, you know, who work at any number of buildings anywhere near there who go out to the mall. It's a giant park, you know, and they go out to the mall area, you know, they'll jog or they'll, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of room out there. And there are people who will, you know, have their lunch on benches and things like this. Well, I was out there one time having a lunch, because there's vendors and stuff like that that will sell things, you know, along the edges of the park and stuff like that. And I think I was having a hot dog or something like that, and all these squirrels started coming around, and they're used to people feeding them apparently, because they were not skittish or afraid at all. They were very you know, they were very cool with having people around. And they showed up, and they had what are you doing, dude? You don't have to pick that up. But I do have to pick up these things, because they're ammunition. Oh, God. Again, with the unable to pick up and stuff like that. So, yeah. So they came along, and one of them, I was wearing jeans, luckily, you know, blue jeans, because this squirrel comes over, and he, next thing I know, you know, I stood up because I was on the bench, and they were getting real close and all that stuff, and I was like, whoa. So I stood up thinking, okay, well, you know, they were starting to get really close when I was on the bench. When I stood up, one of the squirrels climbed up my leg on the jeans. He just went boop, 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 all the way up to my waist. And I was like, okay, I'll give you a little piece of this hot dog, you know, or whatever, this bun. And he took it, and then he jumped off of me and ran off. And I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. I don't need squirrels climbing up on me, you know. Yeah, he wanted some stuff, that's for sure, but I was like, yeah, we don't. We don't need to be that friendly to one another. You're still a wild rodent. You've never even seen a squirrel? They don't have squirrels where you're at? Is that 2 or 3? I don't remember. Okay, that's 2. We're good. Yeah, that's, I'll say don't. Yeah, well, I mean, I get that it's an island, but, you know, a lot of creatures have found their way to migrate to lots of different places, So there are a lot of creatures that, yeah, but have you always only been on that island? I mean, I know it's an island, but have you only been on that island? You've never been anywhere else? I mean, you said you served in the military or whatever. You did, like, engineer stuff or something like that, I think you said, right? So... But they didn't have any squirrels? Or you just didn't see them, at least? It's interesting. That's like when people, when people say, I've never seen the ocean. It just, it kind of boggles my mind. I mean, don't get me wrong, not just because I live on the coast. But I mean, even when I didn't live on the coast, I'd still seen the ocean. I'd still been to, the ocean. Now, don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of coastline. Greece has a lot of coastline as well, obviously. And some countries, haven't, obviously, but still. Fun fact, I haven't what? Well, if you're talking about the Mediterranean Sea, not the ocean. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's still, it's connected, and I don't mean connected in the sense that rivers are connected as well, so they count. No, I don't mean that. I mean, it's no small sea. The Mediterranean's a pretty good size. You can pretty much count it as the same thing in that sense. It's not like it shares the same characteristics, like rivers share different characteristics. They don't have, ocean qualities to them. So despite the fact that they are connected to the ocean, I wouldn't say that, it counts the same. But, I mean, the Mediterranean, the Adriatic, the Ionian, all those, they're all part of the same, I mean, ships, ocean-going vessels, sail in them, Now, granted, to be fair, I could say the same thing about the Mississippi River. Ocean-going vessels sail in them, and that I would not qualify as the same as seeing the ocean either, but it's a river. It has different characteristics, And not just the Mississippi. I mean, plenty of rivers. Even the Miami River has ocean-going vessels in it. Not the biggest ocean-going vessels, but they are there. And the Miami River is not very big at all. But yes, I understand the semantics of what you're talking about. That is a sea, not an ocean. But it's effectively the same thing. That's all I'm saying. I need ammo. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, I am definitely finding it difficult to concentrate on trying to start school at the same time as this week, at least, the first week, starting school at the same time as trying to be on pain meds, you know, recover from a surgery is not the easiest thing to do. But hopefully I'll get this, I'll get my system down and I'll figure out a process that I can use to still be successful in the classes that I'm taking, while also still being what's going on, Energized? How you doing today? Look at the raid coming in from Energized. Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Secret Squirrel. This is Secret Squirrel Games. As I'm sure you're familiar by now, if you've been watching Energized, then this is Crossout. I'm sure you know this already, but I'll say it anyway. Thank you for tuning in, definitely. Like I said, your viewership is much appreciated. Coming over in a raid and being willing to do so, you know, is a great thing. It's a great thing in my eyes, definitely. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you all are doing, I should say, well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's got warning high voltage signs coming in because he's energized. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, we're just chilling out doing our, doing our daily and weekly challenges right now, actually. We were, just finishing up our hard level raids with electronics as a reward. And after that, I think I've only got like 20 free fuel left, so I'm going to knock out just an easy raid with that 20 fuel. And we'll make some progress toward that weekly challenge of completing 6 easy raids that way. Just trying to get some of those engineer badges racked up and everything. How was your stream today, Energized, if you're still around? Although I'm sure you may have just been raiding because you were leaving, you know, signing off. I get that. It happens. Come on, people. Somebody with the thing. A couple pretty new players. Yeah, new to Crossout. Completely new. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's always good to have new people in the Crossout community. I mean, it's good to have new people in my own community as well, of course. You know, obviously anybody welcome to the Secret Squirrel community, definitely. But also, I mean, just as far as the game community is concerned, I try to tailor my streams to be more toward the newer players. You know, despite the fact that I've played for quite some time, and not all my stuff is newer equipment, like these retchers that I'm using currently, for example. But I tend to do a lot of clan warring it, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was actually not going to do a very long stream myself. I had surgery on Friday, so I am recovering still from that. And hey, medium, I don't need to hear from you. You need to shut it down. Lock it up. Oh no, alright, he told me to lock it up instead. Whatever, it's alright. Oh, well, we got him anyway. Yeah, eating dinner. Yeah, I gotta eat lunch soon, to tell you the truth. I need to get some food in my stomach for these pain relievers, man. Trucker, Spitfires, Skinner all mounted on the back. Not yet. I've seen you, man. I will say, I wish I had your build skill. I will say that, Energized. Now, also, for anybody who's new to my stream, by the way, normally, right in this area here, you would see me. You would see me on camera as well. Today, well, this whole week, not so much, because, like I said, I had surgery on Friday, so my whole left arm is in like a sleeve of it's all wrapped up, and so I have a hard time taking a shower, so I'm not really camera ready. So thank you, Sir DNF. Thank you very much for the follow. Always good to have new people in the community, like I said. So I'm not really camera ready because I'm not able to shower very easily. So so this week is going to be kind of an issue like that. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the well wishes. Yeah, I mean, it'll get better. It will be what it is. But, you know, right now, though, it's just recovery time still. But I am still going to make sure I knock out my daily and weekly challenges. Normally, for those who are new to the stream, also, Tuesday is a tutorial day, specifically. I specifically tailor my Tuesday noon Eastern time in the United States streams to be a tutorial of some aspect of the game. I've done full tutorial videos that took a couple of hours. They're on my YouTube channel, also, by the way, Secret Squirrel Games, you know, with spaces in between the words, though, unlike on Twitch where there's no spaces between the words. But I've also kind of started tailoring my tutorials a little bit more toward just one aspect of the game at a time, and that's obviously meant toward newer players, especially those who might be viewing the, you know, getting into watching the game and getting interested in playing. They can have some information about how to play without expecting to just get in there and just figure it all out, you know, on the fly and get killed a 1,000 times trying to do so. And maybe every now and then you get a little tip or a trick in the tutorial that you go, hey, I didn't realize that, and that's going to help me, you know, get a little more confidence and get up to speed. Now, the one aspect that I'm not as good at, honestly, but a lot of people are better at, and Energized is definitely one who is a lot better at, is the building. I mean, you can see, for example, this vehicle right now that I'm using, this would definitely not work in PvP with those two retchers sitting up nice and high on the back. Despite the fact that it's a powerful vehicle, powerful build or whatever, it would not. How do you change your test area? Blood Firm is asking me. You go into garage under hit your banner. Blood Firm, if you're on right now, I mean, I don't know if you're watching the video or not, but yeah, you just hit your banner. Hit your banner in the upper right. Select the garage tab. There you go. I'll send the PM just in case or whatever. But yeah, that's how you do it, and then go ahead and do that. Answering questions. But like I said, I always tag my stream as a tutorial, even if I'm not specifically doing a tutorial stream. Just because that way, if anybody ever has any questions, I want them to feel like they are more than welcome to ask them. And usually, if I can't answer the question myself, then somebody in my stream usually can. I've got a lot of good people in the community who are definitely willing to help out. And it's a good community overall, Crossout, in that respect. Usually, if you have questions, people will send you builds to check out. They'll tell you builds on the exhibition to check out, and they'll help you get the confidence that you need in putting the right parts together in order to have a vehicle that you can have some success with and things like that. But definitely Energize is one that's good for building. I've seen his builds, and he has a skill at it. He has a knack for it, definitely. So I thank him. Thank you, by the way, Energize, if you're still there, for bringing your folks over and trusting me with them. But for new players or anybody who's interested in getting into the game, like I said, on Tuesdays at noon Eastern Time in the United States, I do a tutorial video usually. Today, not as much, just because, like I said, I just had a medical procedure I just had surgery on Friday, so I'm just not feeling the energy level as much. But it is what it is. Man, Foxy, those Easter eggs, did you look for those Easter eggs? For those of you who don't know, there's a few different things going on currently over here on the right side. A few different limited duration events. The Syndicate season is still going. They got almost a month left in that, just a little over 3 weeks left in that, 24 days. You got under a week left in both the Drone Apocalypse event and the Easter egg hunt, Follow the Rabbit thing. You started with 18 and you had to find only 6. What do you mean you started with 18? What does that mean? Did it carry over or something from last year? Did you do the 18 last year? Because last year I don't think it was 24. I found 5, and then the last one I found it with the first Tesla build on exhibition. Yes, probably. You started with credits for 18 already, and you did the 18 last year? Because last year I think it was limited to 18, and this year it went up to 24. So you had the credit for 18 already from last year? Oh, that's lame that they gave you credit. They should have made you start from scratch. If they knew you, they would have made you start. They would have made you start with -10, and you would have had to find more. But yeah, well, I have, as you can see, I have one that's eluding me that I cannot find. Not that it matters. I mean, it's just all it gives you if you get the 24 part is because there's different rewards for them or whatever. But if you get the 24th, then it just gives you 3 of these eggs, eggs that you can put. You don't know where it is. You don't even know which one it is. Stop it. You don't even know which one it is. But yeah, it just gives you 3 that you can add to your test track to blow up. So it's not something, at least, that I'm that concerned about. You don't know. Stop it. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, everybody, Fox, you don't know either. None of you know which one it is. Because I've already killed the one in the garage, so don't think it's that. He would have been right over there in that seat. I already killed that one, so don't think it's that one. But yeah, so that's eluding me, but it's more... The only reason is not even that I want the reward. I don't want the combustible eggs necessarily. I don't really care. I don't see myself putting them out on my test track or whatever. But the only reason it irks me at all is because I'm kind of a completionist. So, no. Why? Why would I go to F3? I've already done. Alright, I'll show you. If you're talking about, like, right there. Yep, it's not there. See? Not there. So, Energized has given me incorrect information. Oh, hold on. I have to come and say hi to somebody. Hello. Nope, you missed. And because of it, you shall pay the ultimate price. No, I don't care about your double cannons. Now what? Now what? Nothing. See, none of you know. You're all trying to act like you know, but you don't know. It's not even... I don't care about your mind, or whatever it is, your little drone thingy. I'm way over here now, see? I'm out of the range of your drone thingy. I have one retcher, though, but it's fine. It's enough. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I looked all around. What? I'm telling you, it's not. Alright. I'm just telling you, it's not. I don't need these battle bots. I am gonna get these free resources from saying hi in my own way to my friends. Hello, friend. Aww. That's my own way of giving hugs out to my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Where's the other one? That's only 4, right? I think that's 4 friends. Where's friend number 5? There should be 5. I believe. Although sometimes they fight each other. Yep, there's nobody left, so I don't need to find it. So, oh, I will take that, Oh no, I have a free workbench? What level workbench? Blue? When did that happen? Oh, I just got that? I just got that from killing that guy. Oh, that's funny, because I just used blue workbenches, so... Oh, well. Oh, well. That would have been a free workbench. That would have saved me 3 coins. Damn it. Oh, well. What do we got? What else do we have for challenges? We just got the adventure mode. Oh, I got an easy raid. I have an easy raid still to do. I can do that. Oh, here we go. You're going to go with me on this easy raid, Foxy? Burn 20 fuel on easy raid? If not, just go ahead. Feel free to go ahead and drop. I won't feel upset by it. But if so, I'm going to go ahead and queue it up. Because it is the war for fire. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you better hit that fire. That's where we're doing it. The dramatic raid. Gotta do it with a dramatic read. The war for fire. That's what it is. I think it said lunatics. Yep, Wrath of Khan. So it's out in the desert. I like it. I like the desert maps. I prefer my post-apocalyptic environment to be more like the Road Warrior and such. I like the desert maps. It's just me. It's just my own personal take. My own personal taste, definitely. My take on post-apocalyptic, though. It's not my personal take on post-apocalyptic, I guess, because obviously it's been done. But I do prefer it. Oh, it's just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Oh, and you're going low. You're going with a low power score. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh man, my video was dropping some frames, it looked like. Huh. Hello. Did you have something that you wanted to contribute to the conversation, Mr. Bad Guy? Oh, you had something. Just the two of us. You and I. Reminds me of that, the whole Dr. Evil and Mini-Me video of that song. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, there's a third person now. Third wheel. A third wheel has joined us, Foxy. Just the three of us. Now it's getting freaky. Oh, somebody behind you. Oh, my frames are getting dropped. What the hell? Oh no! At least it's an easy one, so each reload of ammo, like practically, well in this case it did, fills up my whole ammo reserve. Hello. Ah, you guys got that guy. But I will take this. Bloop. Yeah, my frames are dropping a little bit. Seems like, definitely. It seems like the video is stuttering a bit. Ooh. Boom. Boom. Come on now. Come on. Minute and 20 seconds. Minute and 15 seconds left to defend the truck. You're electrifying. It's grease lightning. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's what you should have called yourself. Grease lightning. Ah, get it? Get it where it's grease. Ah. That's what you should have called yourself. For those who don't know, Foxy's in Greece. That's why I say that. That's fire, man. Why am I not hitting anything? Am I overshooting all these guys? I think I am. Whoop. Boosh. Boosh. Are you guys for real? What is this vehicle, Foxy? I'm not used to you driving that one. This little purple thingy-mabob. Damn it. There, you guys can finish him. 4K PvP build. Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. There we go. Easy peasy, right? Lemon squeezy. Look at you go. You edged me out. How'd you do it? With your little PvP build. It's alright though. It's alright. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm not gonna judge you for it. It's all good. I don't have anything else specific to do. No, even did the seasonal dailies. I qualified for all that stuff. Unfortunately, while I do appreciate if you're still around or whatever, I do appreciate the raid. I absolutely do. Everybody, you are more than welcome on my channel anytime. Definitely feel free to come on over to Secret Squirrel Games and check me out. Normally, I would have a camera here and I would be on camera, but like I said, I had a whole thing Friday, so as a result, I'm not on camera this week. But I do appreciate you guys' presence, definitely. But because of the thing I had on Friday, I'm also on painkillers and everything. So I'm just knocking out my daily and weekly challenges. And other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and probably send you guys to somebody else. I apologize for that. I normally would not do that kind of thing. I'm very appreciative that you decided to raid me and bring your followers over here. It's just that you caught me at the end of my stream already, since I was making today short because of that as well. So I hope that's okay. I hope nobody holds it against me. If you're new to my stream, my channel, or anything like that, I promise you, normally I would be more active and involved than all this. It's just that circumstances being what they are. Oh, hold on. It's just that circumstances. Oh, there you go. I didn't need that. You know, like I said, circumstances being what they are, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys to another channel, though. So I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and send the remainder of you guys, which I've already lost half your viewers. Sorry, Energized. I guess I'm not good enough for them. So, or at least it looks like it to me. So, but I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over probably to Welly. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today, though, for a while. It was definitely much appreciated. Obviously, if you do want to catch me another time, please make sure you go ahead and hit a follow. That's definitely appreciated. Especially if you want to, if you're a newer player and you want to catch up on any kind of the tutorials and stuff that I was talking about doing. I try to specifically do my streams, or conduct my streams with the newer to mid-range player in mind. The high-end stuff, I find that you can catch on most every other stream. So I try to stream with the newer to mid-range players in mind for the most part. Obviously, the retchers aren't something that, the newer to mid-range players necessarily have access to themselves, but most of the rest of the stream I do, at the lower power scores to mid-range power scores for the most part. It's just when it comes to raids, I go ahead and just throw on my retcher vehicle usually. But it depends on what the requirements are. Like if there's a seasonal challenge that says autocannons, then obviously I'll do a mid-range autocannon build or something like that. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, if you're unfamiliar with my channel, twitch.tv/Secret Squirrel Games, all one word. I know that you were hosted, or rated to be over here. But you can check me out, and like I said, a follow would be much appreciated. And if you want to check out any of my YouTube videos or any of my past streams of this or other games, you can on my YouTube channel. It is Secret Squirrel Games with no spaces between the words, or with a space, excuse me, between each word. And other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Welly for now, I think. So, thanks, Energize. Thanks for the raid. Sorry I lost all your viewers, but I'm sure you'll get them back. You have a better viewer count than I do normally. So, take care, guys, and I will let you guys go over to Welly. Please give him some love, and have a good time over there.